What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Yeah, we got tunes going. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Hope everyone is still staying safe and not too stir crazy, not too nutty. Pretty much all the same for me. Still nutty either way. What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? I'm gonna start this off right. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the ball rolling. I'm still trying to catch up, so let's see if I can edge my way closer. I'm still in third place, so let's see. Nope, that one's in the dirt right off the bat. Okay, we gotta try again. That's not the way to start. That is not the way I want to start this broadcast. I'm gonna shut down, restart, take another stab at it. All right, maybe not. Wait for it. Let's try that again. All right. Let's see. Come on. Ooh, terrible throw, but she still got it. All right, so 520. So I'm still about, what, 50 points? Yep, 50 points behind. Yep. All right. I won't bother trying to get all the way up there, but I'm going to inch closer at least. That's the game. That's the game plan here. There we go. All right, one more. I'm feeling lucky now. I'm on a roll. One more, and then I'll actually do some work here. Here we go. Let's go, Penny. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Good throw. Come on. Good throw. No. Okay. In the dirt. I quit. I'll come back later. All right. What are you up to, guys? What is going on? As I said, more lip sync stuff. So here's the game plan for anyone that cares. So what I'm going to be doing is I read an article that talked about putting up two versions of your game on Steam, right? One, of course, would be the proper version, and the second one being a demo version that'll be free, right? Like the concept of this. So the gist of it is that obviously it's not the full game, it's just a part of the game. It's kind of like a shareware demo version, right? But on Steam as a separate entity, and then everyone will download that, right? And the idea is they'll give it a try, like it, and then on the page it'll say specifically, hey, click here to wishlist the full version, right? So hopefully the idea is that you can get some more exposure for the game because people will go to the page more, right? And hopefully give it more of a try. So I'm going to take what has been the original demo version and kind of spruce that up a little bit. And the key thing now is I'm going to focus on doing the animation for the initial cutscene. So, it'll be pretty close to being the first 25% of the game, right? Minus the missions and the unlockables, that kind of stuff. That'll come with the full game, right? But have the opening cutscene, right? So it sets up the premise and then allows you to play the first 4 levels. So what I need to do is the cutscene and then also create the first challenge level, right? Where, you have 3 levels worth of just exploring, trying to climb through the underground. And the 4th one will be, like I talked about, kind of like the bonus room, right? Where, if you remember in the bonus room, after a couple seconds, the lava starts rising constantly, right? And you got to try and get the gems and then get out. So what I'll do for the 4th section, it will be similar in gameplay to how the game currently plays, but with the lava constantly rising. So you're going to have to go nuts and go fast. Otherwise, you're going to get hit by lava and die. So if I can get those 2 elements put together, so if I can finish this cutscene, right, the first cutscene, combine that with the challenge level, lost my train of thought there, those 2 key components, then I feel comfortable about packaging that up and putting it out there as the, what I'm going to do is probably call it Tribble Troubles First Encounter, sort of my loving homage to Serious Sam. I think they did that too, right? So that'll be the game plan. So what I'm going to do is, before I was just kind of focused on doing all of the lip sync for the captain character. Now I'm going to revert back, and I had to quickly rig up the number 1 character, which I did. I was able to recycle the rig for the captain. There's a little bit of fixes I need to do. You can see the shoulders are off. I'll revisit that later. But what I'm going to do right now is focus on doing the lip sync, right? If I can get that kind of plugged away on, knocked out, and then I can start focusing on doing the actual animation. So we're going to be doing the same scene, right? So if we go here.
Number 1.
Yes, Captain.
What? Number
So-
1.
Yes, Captain.
So whereas before we were doing the captain's number 1, right? Now we're going to do the number one's dialogue, right, which begins with her going, "Yes, Captain."
Yeah.
And, so you can see it's pretty similar. Her mouth is actually smaller, right, just in size. So I had to make some adjustments to the set-driven keys, right, to accommodate that. But let me hide the controls here. There you go. But pretty much got everything transferred over pretty nicely, right? So it should be able to work with this pretty well. I think what will happen is because the captain's mouth is so larger and wider, right, it lends itself well to bigger movements, right? With this one, right, if I go all the way up to 5, you see it squished down to nothing. So what's probably going to happen is I probably won't go much further than halfway, which would be 2.5, right? Just to get some basic poses, and then I just use the open wide to try and, if I need the mouth to be wider. Like so. All right? So, enough talk. Let me do some stuff here. All right, so I'm going to shrink this down so we can get just into the segment I'm working on right now.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah.
1.
All right, so there she's going to be the full setup for the yes, so the kind of setup. So what I'll do here is, what I want to, let's see. So I haven't played with her yet. So I'm still going to be in a bit of a trial and error phase here. So we'll start with a 4-frame lead-in, like so.
Yeah.
There you go. So we go yeah, and then, and do I want to try and transition into the E? I might try that.
1.
Yes.
Ooh, that's kind of a pop back, and it kind of jumps down that way. So maybe not, unless he's the culprit. No, it is he's the culprit. So go wider here. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. That's not good. All right. So what we'll do here. So yeah, you can see the it's subtle, but you can see the inner mouth is kind of way off there. So what we'll do is, yeah, you see it's kind of sliding off there. So we're gonna figure out who the culprit is. I think it's, okay, it's definitely him. So let's go ahead and fix that. So let's go into our animation keys, set driven keys, kind of fixing this on the fly. All right, so that is our driver and our driven. Let's start with the position. So let's get that control out, which is this guy. Yes, enter. Yeah, and we'll say that is the set driven, right? And then we're gonna go full blast here, kind of put it here, and then actually, yeah, I'm gonna move it over a little bit here, and then we need to scale it. So we say key there, right? And then let's switch it over to the actual joint driven. We can scale this and like so. There. And you know what? Because I'm not sure if this is being caused by the open wide or if it's him, but I think we're going to drop it down a little bit too. So let's key that. Let's come back to our little control here and load driven. And we're going to cheat him down a little bit, like so, and key that. All right, let's see what we did. Move this over 1 frame just so I can test it better like this. Shrink everybody down. Yeah, okay. I think we should be okay there. So let's go ahead and kill that key that I just made temporarily. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we still got a little gap in there, but let's see who's... Okay. That's good. Okay, so I just got to go not so nuts here.
1.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
All right. 1 sec. I'm going to flip on the old ceiling fan here. Get a little air circulating around. There you go. Much better. All right, so we're going yeah, and we're yeah part of the yes. So here, I think what we'll do is bring this down a bit more. Maybe, can we push this further? Yes.
Yes.
That's not too bad.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Cap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of misusing the S versus the EE here, but I think if it sells it, that's all that matters.
Yes, Captain.
Try that. Maybe, how about this? What if we start to close in a little bit? Maybe that will help sell the S.
Yes, Cap.
Ooh.
Yes, Cap.
It's subtle, but I think it's okay. Let's see. Who was pushing the jaw over? Was it? It wasn't him. There it goes.
Yes, Cap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, Cap.
All right, and then we go into the K for the captain. So, let's see if we can, maybe, I don't know, let's try and play with the FV. Kind of bastardize that one. Nope, coming in.
Amy's mother-in-law made some masks.
Yeah?
Homemade masks. It's so nice.
You want to come in?
She sent us 3, one for you.
Yeah. You want to come over and say hi?
What is it?
No, right here. Lean in.
Is this really?
There you go.
What?
You want to say hi?
No.
No? Alright.
What is that?
Well, no one's around anyway, so
Okay.
no one's chatting, but... Alright, you can close the door? Thank you. Alright. There you go. There's the cameo appearance by the wife. Don't blink. That was fast. See, I can only probably do that once, too. She won't fall for that again.
Yes, Captain.
Ooh. Yeah, that's actually absolutely the wrong way to go here. So we're going to undo that. Let's just go open. Start with like here. And it's captain. Yeah. Let's get this a little closer in so we're not having so much dead time at the beginning.
Yes, Captain. Yes. Yes, Captain. Yes. Yes, Captain.
Kind of recycling that same pose, so I'm not sure if I want to do that twice in a row or not. See if we can get with the... How about, what is this going to do for us? Yeah, let's try this one instead.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, that's going to be better. Alright, so it's going to go a little wider.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, not quite that much. Cap. Yeah, so we want to go actually close here. Wider, and then close.
Cap.
And then we're going to start doing a closed P mouth pose. So let's just bring everybody down.
Yes, Captain. Cap. Cap.
And as always, plosive, so 2 frames.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, so we got to steal a frame in here, I think. I think we'll do that maybe here. Tell you what, let's do it this way. Let's delete this one. Make that a 3.
Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain.
No, I don't like that. I'm going to go back. Might be just because...
Yes, Captain.
That's better.
Yes, Captain.
Because I don't have this pose yet. So, start the T. And then Captain A. Let's see if we can go this way. No, we just did that one. So let's try. Gonna come out this way.
Captain. Captain.
It's probably gonna
Yes, Captain.
What?
be. Yes.
Captain.
Yeah. Let's see. Kind of coming back there. Not liking that too much yet.
Yes, Captain.
What?
Alright, how about that?
Yes, Captain.
What?
That's okay. Alright, yeah, you guys are quiet today. I'm going to do a bombing run here just to begin with. There you go. And another attempt at amusing my dog. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna climb back into that #1 position yet. Alright. 520. So I'm still 50 points away. I'm going to be like perpetually 50 points away, I feel.
Yes, Captain.
What?
I wish I could go wider here. I really wish I would have created a expand the mouth shape in here. That would have been smarter on my part. Can I cheat? Maybe I cheat that in.
Yes, Captain.
What?
Or maybe this. How about if we come in? For the in. Kind of like let the mouth come in tighter. Just to differentiate it.
Yes, Captain.
What?
Or I wonder what happens if we throw this off by a frame.
Yes, Captain.
What?
It's still pretty damn peppy there.
Yes, Captain.
What?
That's better.
Yes,
I think
Captain.
I just went too big with the mouth. That one expression was too
Yes,
wide.
Captain.
What?
All right. Let me close that. I think we're done with that for the moment.
Yes, Captain.
What
All right. So what was that? So let's go 300 so we can space this out.
was that?
So start here
Looks like a tribble, sir.
down to here. Here you go.
Looks like a tribble, sir.
Okay. So, you know what? Actually, I think what I'm going to do is bring our mouth, if I can do it. Let's see.
Captain.
See if I can go flat with it or if it looks like a bad transition.
Captain.
What
Okay, I can do it, but I got to kill this one and compress that tighter. Like so.
Captain.
what
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, Captain.
what
Okay, good. So now I got her back
was
to like being
that?
her neutral mouth pose, which is what I kind of wanted there. So here is where she starts to do that big old eh. Alright, so we'll start like about there. And then lead into it there. And then we're going to go bigger. Alright, so how far can I push this before it just absolutely breaks? That's pretty much maxed. Ooh, that's already falling apart. Can I cheat in? Yeah, I'm already losing a little connection there, which is bad. Ooh, that's robotic. Over and down. Hey, where's my other... Oh shoot, did I not key? I didn't. Alright, keyed it.
That
Alright, so she does it like full blast there. It's just Maddie. What up, buddy? What's going on, man? What's new with you? What's new and exciting? You missed my wife made a brief cameo by accident. I lied to her. She's like, "Are you streaming now?" No, just here, just look in the camera for no reason. What's going on with you, man? What's new? So I think what I'm gonna do is go wider here. I'm actually in my neighborhood. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but where were you before? I'm running from cops during curfew hours. Okay. Okay. Sounds like the setting for a good video game. and wait. You're running from the cops and you're on Twitch? Dude, you are the king of multitasking.
that
Adrenaline pumping. I bet. Oh, you escaped him already. Okay. Good. Well, it's a good thing you're not like publicly announcing that, so.
that
Statute of limitations already passed.
that
All right. Well, it sounds exciting. So, so why were you out past curfew? You just like forgot, lost track of time, or just didn't care, or trying to get that essential stuff for the old lady that lives down the street that has to have it, or Not gonna make it.
That.
Let's see if I can go like that.
That.
Oops. Nope. Too fast.
That.
So all the way down to there. So we get 10 more frames of this. You're gathering with your homies? Okay. Well, I mean, at least you succeeded, right? Have you basically evaded him long enough that the little star up in the corner? I assume it's just 1 star, it's not 2 stars, right? Since it's just curfew. So the 1 star is actually dropped off now. All right, I play way too much GTA in my time. Still a little. Oops.
That.
Alright, so at this point we're going to be coming downward. Might be a bit abrupt there.
That.
Ooh. No, way too abrupt. Alright, I'm going to bust out the old graph editor so I can get a better sense of this. Something like that, maybe.
That.
Ooh. Yeah, it's painful. Is it because this one's coming down too?
That.
Ooh.
That.
Ooh. We're close, but it's still this little pop in here. Well, it's this guy. Gotta ease him down more.
That.
Damn, it's still. How about that?
Looks like a trick.
There you go.
That. That.
Looks.
Still not crazy about that one.
That.
Looks like a.
Okay, I think we're there. There we go, 3. So are you doing anything interesting with the homies? Just hanging out? You know, or just like, you know, playing video games or just socializing? Or see what kind of trouble you can get into. And if it's the latter, feel free not to answer. You know, statutes, limitations, all that kind of fun stuff.
That.
Looks.
Alright, so then we're going to start fastening that one, then go into a full-on kind of something like that.
That.
Looks like.
There it goes. I think we're there. Looks. I have no L. I have no tongue, so it's hard to do the selling the L, but we'll try that. Then we'll come into looks. So, all right, we haven't tried our big old double O yet, so let's see if we can have.
That.
It looks like.
Yeah, so like I talked about before, the key thing is just not doing this, where it just kind of goes, right? That, you know, that's that yo-yoing kind of ping pong look that I hate. So the trick is come to here. So for looks, and then start to go into something else, so the shape starts going different, so that way you don't have that same shape just ping ponging back and forth. Alright, so I'm going to push through here a little bit.
It looks like a.
Maybe not quite so closed yet. There he goes. That should be good. Now we're going to come down. Oops. And go more into the S pose.
It looks like a
And we go from L to O back to L. Or I guess there's an S in there too, but some of the same shapes getting repeated in a row here. That's bad writing on my part, I guess. Alright, we get this plosive, so let's go ahead and hang on to him for at least 2 frames. Didn't know if she was stretching that S out any longer, but it looks like she didn't, so we'll just go with that. And then we gotta quickly go from the looks into the L. Just burning through this dialogue really fast here. Might try and slip through that plosive so I can just steal a frame here.
It looks like a tribble.
Good, so I can do a plosive on the. I'd rather do less on the S and more on the L for the like. So that's what we're gonna do.
It looks like.
All right, I think we're a little behind here for this like part. We'll see if I can pull it off, or if I'm gonna have to cheat. All right, so then we're gonna go wide here.
It looks like a tribble.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get away with that one. Where do I want to go with this one? I'm gonna play with him. No, that's the wrong way.
It looks like a tribble.
Yeah.
Looks like.
And like K, plosive, 2 frames. Looks so it's like looks like a tribble, but it looks like tribble. I mean,
It looks like a tribble.
there's the in there, but it's so fast.
It looks like a tribble. Like. It looks like. It looks like.
You're right into that T. So I'm gonna see if I can get away with skipping the A and going straight to the plosive T there. Don't know. This may be close.
It looks like a tribble.
Oh, maybe that might work. You know what? She stretches that one out. I'm going to make this plosive 3 frames instead of 2. Tribbles, so we're going to go big. And let's shrink this down here, push this over.
It looks like a tribble.
Cool. I like the jaw motion here. How do we keep that going? Nope. There it is. And then right all the way down.
It looks like a tribble, sir. Tribble.
Alright, so we gotta compress this because we're a little behind on that B. I think. Let's see.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
Yeah.
Tribble.
And then the O, which we'll try this.
Tribble. It looks like a tribble, sir. Tribble.
Yeah. Alright, try and get a little ahead here for the S and sir.
Tribble.
Once again, plosive, 2 frames.
Sir. Like a tribble, sir.
Actually, she kind of stretches that S out a little bit, so I'm going to make the plosive 3 frame. Or 2 frame, rather. Not just the... Well, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then... Sir. Not a big motion, so, but it's a long motion, so I'm going to try and stretch it out here. Maybe not quite so fast. And then it starts to close. Oops, too much, too fast. Hold for that plosive a little bit, and then 2, 3, come down, and then close it completely. See how that looks.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
I think we're missing one here.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
Yeah, we're
Like tribble.
we're late here.
Tribble.
All right, so we gotta. I'm gonna steal this. And then just move this all over 1 frame.
It looks like a tribble, sir. It looks like a tribble, sir. It looks like a tribble, sir.
Alright, I want some differentiation in here.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
It's a good idea, but gotta cut it in here.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
Close, but still a pop in here.
It looks like a tribble, sir. It
There.
looks like a tribble, sir.
There we go. I think we're done there. Cool. All right, let's move on, shall we? And then next we have
What's it doing on my...
Tribbles.
what's it doing on my ship?
What's it doing on my ship?
Right, we're good there. So let's go ahead and expand this, and then slide this over.
Looks like it's. Looks like.
So we begin right here around 290.
Looks like it's feasting on our Quadricephaly.
Yeah, and then he does a big scream, which we did the other day.
Looks like it.
All right, I'm gonna give myself a little more breathing room here.
Ship.
Looks like it's feast.
All right, so we'll start here. All right, then we're gonna start with the L and the looks like. So let's go straight into that. Yep. And plosive. So you know what? I'm gonna give myself an extra frame here. Move this back one. Excuse me. So let's get ourselves an L pose here. All right, let's see if we can use our O again for the look. So let's see if we can go back to that one. So what I'm going to do here is, because the O, you have that big contraction. So what I'll do is I'll cheat this in. Yeah.
Ship.
Looks like it's.
Ooh, that's a bit of a pop, isn't it? All right, see if I can give myself a little more lead up time here. What if I drag it out that way?
Ship.
Looks like it.
Ooh, that's still popping like crazy. Why is it popping? Yep, I gotta say it. I don't think the O is gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to just go with the old school open wide. In that case, I'm going to take this stuff out, since I don't need that to try and transition to that one.
Ship.
Looks like.
We're still getting like that little drift forward. Let's see. Let's see if we can keep that going.
Ship.
Looks like. Look.
There he goes. So then, there, that's better.
Ship.
Looks like it's.
Alright, so probably too much.
Ship.
Looks like it's. Look. Look.
So I'm going to kind of blow this plosive up, combine the look, the K, and the looks. So I'm going to combine that as one. Just have a little slurry motion here. Oh wait, that's what I did before, so we don't want to go back into that one again. There he goes. That's better.
Ship.
Looks like it's. Looks.
Ed, what up, buddy? What's going on? So here you go.
Ship.
Does that sound familiar?
Ship.
There's Ed. He is the voice of my captain character. He's coming by to say hi. So, yeah, I was explaining earlier. So here's my latest game plan. So what I'm doing now is I'm focusing on just trying to finish the opening cutscene of the game, which you'll like because I'll be nutting. Because what I'm going to plan to do is try and finish the opening animated cutscene and package up a version that I can release on Steam for free. to let people try out and hopefully get them interested in the full version, which will be coming later. And that makes a lot of sense because the first quarter of the game is well polished at this point. You know, it's the other stuff that needs a lot of loving. So if I can just get this done and then add sort of like the quasi boss match, which will be more like a challenge match, then I can kind of hopefully get a good polished demo out there. Here you go. Good luck, Ed. There you go. Look at that. Nice. Where are you in the rankings now? Oh, it breaks like that sometimes. Give it a second. Something with the video crooks out occasionally, but just hang tight. It'll come back. Give it like upwards of 10 seconds, and you'll get your points. So just hang for a second.
Looks like it's...
You know what? Actually, I want this to be more like fully closed. There it goes. So you got your points.
Look.
Alright, so looks... I'm going to do this as a 2-frame plosive. Totally close it. Let's see.
Looks like it.
Let's see. Alright.
Looks like it's feasting on our... Looks like...
Oops. Get this reselected so I can figure out where I am. So we're going like straight from the L mouth pose into the S, back into the L again. These are the ones I always fear the most, where you're seesawing between two, right? You have one, you go to another one and come right back to the first one, and you don't want it to repeat. So I'm going to cheat it by just going to a totally different mouth expression here. Haven't messed with the... We cheat it with the... No, that one's... I keep forgetting that one compresses so crazy. Yeah, and that was what I was doing before, so that ain't gonna work. How about E? Okay, E's gonna double as the L in this one. And then maybe just go wide. And we're behind too. When I first joined this chat, I thought the captain was swearing because all I heard was ship, ship, ship. No, it's the family-friendly one, so it's it is with a P.
Looks like...
Now it sounds hip. It's hip to be square.
Looks like it's...
All right, so. Alright, so I'm going to steal one of these frames and slide into here so we can get to the I part there faster. Even that might not be enough. Yeah, I think we're still going to be behind. So, we'll lose one of the plosive frames here. Hate to do it.
Looks like it.
Alright, so hopefully that'll look okay. Whoa. Oh crap, I just totally screwed that up because I didn't have everybody selected. That was stupid. Alright, so now everyone's selected. So we're going to delete this guy, bring him over to there. Now we can get the full-on like mouth shape going okay, hopefully. Oops, not too far.
Looks like it's feet.
Alright, so we want to come back. But we don't want to just go to that same pose.
Looks like it's feet.
It's a little, looks like she's chewing her cud,
Looks like it's feet.
but it's just so much happening so fast there. So I think what we do is also help ourselves by not making the mouth so wide here.
Looks like it's feasting.
Yeah, that's better.
Looks like it's like
Yep. Really burning through those words fast here.
looks like it's
Alright. So we got that. Now we gotta hopefully make it look like the jaw's kind of rolling around there. And there's our S plosive, so we hold it maybe like that.
looks like it's feasting.
Yeah, that's okay.
Looks like it's feasting. Looks like it's
And then here, now we'll finally use the F. About so far. And then it's a F plosive, so 2 frames. Ah, crap. Plosive to plosive right there. Might have to contract this. Yeah, because I'm too far behind now. So crap. Alright. The good thing about rules is that they're there to be broken. As it's just Medi knows. Like that callback? That was good.
looks like it's feasting. Looks like it's feasting.
Ooh, that's bad. Can't go in and then right back out wide like that. That looks like crap. So let's try it this way. Alright, so leave that, maybe come in a little tighter.
Looks like it's feasting. Looks like it's
That's a bit extreme. Let's trade off some of this for some of this.
looks like it's feasting on our. Looks like it's
Alright, and I think we're too wide here. We gotta let that come out later. Here. There he goes. Start to go wider.
looks like it's feasting on. It's
And we're going into a feast. So now we're going to come back with a closed mouth. Oops.
looks like it's feasting on our.
Feasting.
Looks like it's feasting on our.
Yeah.
Looks like it's feasting on our. Feasting.
Yeah, unfortunately the E just does not look as good on her as it does on the captain. So I may just kind of stay away from it more than I want to. Let's see, I want to do that. quite.
Looks like it's feasting on our feasting.
Feasting. And then straight into feasting on. So what we'll do is go wide.
Looks like it's feasting on our feasting.
Really fast. Feasting on our feasting on our.
Like it's feasting on our feasting.
Yeah.
It's feasting on our quad. Feasting.
I'm just behind here because she says that so fast. It just really burns through this. It's hard to articulate that when it's so fast. Alright, so I'm going to lose the plosive here. I hate to do it, but I need the space. Or maybe I could try. Don't know if this will work. R. Go on R. So let's go wide here. On our note to self. Go back in time and make one where I can stretch the mouth out for certain frames.
Looks like it's feasting on our quad.
That might work.
Feasting on our
There's our plosive, so 2 frames. So here, let's go see if we can get some of this. So it's Quadricephaly. So do I want to go that way or do I want to go? That's wider. That's wider. Nope, I'm gonna. Yep, I'm gonna try and go with this one. Qua.
Looks like it's feasting on our quadro.
Okay, bit of a jump here, so.
Looks like it's feasting on our quadrotritic.
Yeah, it's kind of watery in here. I need that to be.
Looks like it's feasting on our quadrotriticate.
That's better.
Looks like it's feasting on our quadrotritic.
A little more separation.
Looks like it's feasting on our.
Alright, so we can go wider. And like so. Oh, you know what? No, take it back. Oh, wait, not that far back. Yeah, it's O. So what I'm going to do is start to close that, but then go wider here. So it's qua. close all these guys down. Make sure I've keyed everybody. Control S, haven't done that in a while. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, so that's a bit abrupt. Wow.
Looks like it's feasting on our
Quad. So we're starting to come back up. At this point, just grab both these guys. Maybe like that. Quadro. No, that ain't cutting it. I want to go back to that O again, but I just used it. Don't want to go back to back. That might work. Trying to roll that jaw just a little bit. Shoot, tight again. Alright, I'm going to compress this. It's going to look like crap. Alright, I'm going to cheat. See if this works.
Looks like it's
Alright. Move this over some more so not duplicating so much.
feasting on our quadricephaly.
God, that's so fast. Alright.
It's feasting on our quadricephaly.
Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Just to separate this, let's see if we can come in a little bit.
It's feasting on our quadricephaly.
Give us a little room to go here and go wide. Trick day. A little wider.
Our quadricephaly.
It's always hard to tell if you're missing the next mouth pose, or if the current pose you have just doesn't work. So I always have to like add the next pose and see, because it's coming down to that K. So I can't tell if it's the lip sync is off or it's just missing the next pose. So let's fingers crossed that this looks better. Okay, so we definitely need some. Like that. Yeah. Plosive. Gotta do 2 here. And I'm behind, but let's see if it blends. I think we'll just open her up. Kind of. It's okay.
Quadricephaly. It's feasting on our Quadricephaly.
Kaylee.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Oops. Trying to like start to lead into this one, so I gotta borrow. Borrow from the open Y, kind of compress that down. to make it work.
Quadricephaly.
Yeah, it's not
It's
bad.
feasting on our Quadricephaly.
Oops. And we'll just do a 3-frame.
It's feasting on our Quadricephaly.
And just down.
It's feasting on our Quadricephaly. It's feasting on.
Alright, so that's the bulk of it. We still got the bit at the end, where she has that nice long passage where he's doing his rant and telling security,
Engineering!
or engineering, beam him. Sorry, security is the later scene. Forget about that.
My ship! Onto that fur ball and beam it into the...
Alright. 1,000.
But sir... No!
I believe.
Right here.
I believe.
So let's go up to 920.
I believe engineering was trying to mention that it.
Yeah. Okay. Good start. Just bump down to 915. Started there. All right, so let's go into the I, which is just basically, we'll start simple. So let's see, if she's going I. Yeah, she's going wide, so let's do more of the E than just the mouth open.
I.
Whoa.
I believe.
Too soon. Right pose too soon. Got 2 ahead of that one.
I believe.
Alright, I'm going to stretch out to 3 because she stretches at that I.
I believe.
Okay, so we got I straight into the believe, the B. Ed's trying his luck again. Good luck, buddy. Let's see. Oh no, that was in the dirt. You're back to 20, I think. Oh, sorry about that.
I believe.
Alright, so that's looking a little slow. Yeah.
I believe.
Let's see. just one little motion in here without the mouth actually opening. I'll try my luck as well. Like I said, I'm still trying to climb into second place, if not first. There we go. Perfect. 530. I'm within 40 points now. Yeah, said it before, I'll say it again. I hope Johnny's doing okay. Last time we talked to him, he was having some medical stuff, but Johnny, buddy, I hope you're doing okay, man. Not saying that just because I'm challenging your position on the high score, too. But just hope in general you're doing okay.
I believe.
Yeah, okay, so B, we have a plosive, 2 frames, so let's go into elbow. And let's go. Excuse me. Keep this narrow for the L. I wish I had a tongue here so I could sell that better, but
I believe it.
leave. You know, actually, she draws that L in the believe way out, so I'm gonna go ahead. Thanks, Ed.
I believe. I believe in.
Oh, that's a pop.
I believe in.
Oh, that's terrible. God, that's so terrible. That's the worst I've done. Alright, so the whole holding on the L there is not going to work.
I believe it.
Let's see. Need to keep this closer, I think.
I believe in.
Yeah, we're just behind right now.
I believe in. I believe in.
Ah, that's still way off. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. When in doubt, delete stuff. Because that's not working at all. So those are all going away. We're going to back up here. It's that because she's doing the believe, which are two B and L are two plosives, but they're kind of blended together and dragged out, which really makes it hard to articulate correctly.
I believe.
So let's try it this way. Let's go.
I believe.
Yeah, let's come this way.
I believe in.
No, that's still bad. No, that's
I
terrible.
believe.
This one is feisty, this little section right here.
I believe.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. See if I can buy myself a little more time. Back that up. Get my B plosive. Carry that for 2 frames. And then really sell this. Bow.
I believe in.
Yeah.
I believe in.
Oh, nope. Closer, but no. Still no.
I believe. I believe in.
That's closer.
I believe in.
There it is. All right.
I believe.
So now what we do is we're going to roll it by swapping out here. So then the mouth kind of rolls again. The jaw.
I believe.
And then here we're going to do it just a 3 as it gradually.
I believe engineer.
You know what? Actually, I think we need to close here. Let's believe. So we should get that plosive in there. You know what? I'm going to cut this short here. I think I'm falling behind again.
I believe engineer.
I believe that engineer. And it's like, I believe engineer. Oh, animators hate this stuff when it all goes fast.
I believe in. I believe in. I believe. I believe engineering was.
Are you that big of a noob to use Unity? What? Moslibj. Are you that big of a noob to use Unity? I'm not quite sure what that means, but if the question is, have I been using Unity for a while? Yeah, 10 years. If I'm using Maya to animate instead of Unity? No. Just because I hate the graph editor in Unity right now. But, I don't know, clarify the question and I'll try and answer it better. How about that? Welcome, by the way. What's up?
I believe engineering with. I believe engineering.
Or is the fact that I'm using Unity instead of Unreal? Is that where we're going? Like there's a better choice. Or am I the fact that I'm using a game engine at all and I should be writing my own? If that's the case, then hell no. Because as I say a million times, I am not a programmer, I'm an animator. But, you know, I can do enough programming just to make stuff work. But, yeah, please clarify, and I will give a better answer to that.
I believe engineering was.
There it is.
I believe
Engine. Okay, no follow-up? Okay. Was that it? That was just the whole brunt of it right there?
I believe engineering.
Alright, engine in, plosive, so we're going to tighten that up for 2 frames.
I believe engineering.
And let's extend this a bit because this is getting repetitive.
I believe engineering was.
Engineering. So I'm cheating. I'm using multiple to try and have that jaw roll, which normally I would have better controls, but here it's just sort of like a hack way to get the jaw to sort of like not just be up and down, but also have a nice little roll to it. No, I guess that's it. I guess that was the whole extent of the argument right there. I think that was just a hit and run there. Okay. Mosa Libg, thank you for the curious question. Okay, engineering. So at this point, we're gonna come down tight.
I believe engineering was.
Oh, we're too fast actually. Engineer. Here. Engineering. So actually, that's a mistake. We want that to go big. Ring. So what do you think that was? You just saw the fact that I had in the description of the thing the word Unity, so I had to come in here and just do a drive-by bashing of Unity and then like flee the scene. Kind of looks that way. Okay. Not much of a follow-up, but okay. Oh, that's bad. We're kind of doing it back and forth here.
Engineering was.
Oh, that's better. Alright. Nice, but a little slow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this up here like so and see if I can find a frame I can steal from.
Engineering was.
Ooh. Alright, so let's see if I move this one over here like so.
I believe engineering was.
That's still pretty. Oh, that's okay. That's what I'm doing wrong here.
I believe engineering was trying.
That's better.
I believe engineering was trying.
See if I can hold that. What engineering was, and it's
Engineering was trying.
what engineering was.
Engineering was. Wow, that's so fast. I believe engineering was trying to.
Oh, not as bad as I
I
thought.
believe engineering was trying.
a little mush
I
mouth.
believe engineering was trying.
But she's so fast there to try and articulate that and still not have it look like mush mouth. That's about as
I
close.
believe engineering was trying.
It's about as close I'm gonna get.
Engineering was
Was and then here. Trying.
was
Trying. So you think, okay, I don't mean to fixate on that, but so you think he came over and it's like, so he does the bash, right? The Unity bash before he even looks on the screen and realizes that I'm not even using Unity at the moment, just Maya. And he kind of went, oh, geez, I look kind of stupid. I guess I'll just exit. So, don't know. Don't think he's still around. Nope, I think he's bailed. So that was it. Yes, you're such a noob. You're using Unity. That says Maya. Oh, crap, I look stupid. Delete text. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'll run away. Run away!
I believe engineering was trying to.
Trying. Try. Go really wide here. Trying, right? Trying. Eyeing. So we go from here and then I. So E would be wider. And then she does it long.
Trying to make.
I'm gonna drag it out to 3 frames, see if that works, or if that just kind of pushed my luck. Excuse me.
I believe engineering was trying to make.
Oh, that's a bit fast.
I believe engineering was trying to make.
Tell you what, we're gonna go here. Whoa! Like so.
I believe engineering was trying to make.
Alright, a little behind. That's fine. We got plenty of room to squish this down. Oops, too much.
I believe engineering was trying to men.
Alright. So let's give a little more room to that.
I believe engineering was trying to mention.
Let's try this. We haven't played with this one. Not that much. Just a little bit.
I believe engineering was trying to mention.
There it goes. Just a little rotation in the mouth. That's what I was looking for. Uh-oh. Jeez. Ed, buddy, you're having the bad luck here. Alright, count to 20. And I'm sure it'll come back.
Was
Trying. So let's see if we can compress this to get a good 2. 2. Jim, oh, you did. You had a miss. You went back down to 20, didn't you? Sorry about that. Take a stab as well. I'm never gonna get second place, man. Who made this stupid game? I want names. Yeah, she's pissed at me, you can tell. Look at that. Alright, plosive T, so 2 frames. See if we can go a little bit more.
Believe engineering was trying to mention.
Hey, Olga is now following. Olga, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. So, Olga, just give you a little context. Doing some lip sync animation for character for a cutscene for my game, which is called Tribble Troubles, which is the world's first video game based on Tribbles from the classic Star Trek TV show. There you go. If you've never seen it before, that's fine because it was a long time ago. But Tribbles are cute little furry creatures that have the bad tendency of eating all the food that they find on a ship, like they've done here. So you play as a Tribble that gets caught by this crew, right? This is the number one, the assistant to the captain, and you get beamed down into the center of a planet where you face off against all kinds of stuff, including Glommers, which are from the animated Star Trek series. Klingons invented Glommers to eat Tribbles, and that's pretty much the extent of my license. I have a license agreement that allows me to use Tribbles, Glommers, and Quadricephaly, which is the food that they like to eat. And that's pretty much it. But that is the game I'm working on. It's currently available for wish listing on Steam. But yeah, so you can do it there. Or I'm also going to be putting together a demo version, which is why I'm working on what I'm working on right now, this cutscene, because I'm going to finish this cutscene, create a sort of like a final level for the first section, and release it on Steam as a free teaser for the full game. But yeah, Olga, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Believe engineering was trying to mention.
And yeah, if anyone paying attention, they'll notice the fact that I'm doing 2D animation with Unity, which is, you know, it's sort of like trying to, you know, take out a butterfly with a sledgehammer. You know, not ideal, but you know, as I talked about before, I know Spine is a favorite tool for animators doing 2D stuff, but until Spine really comes up with a better graph editor, I'm going to just stick with Maya. I still get issues with Maya in terms of like ZDepth stuff, but you know, I own the license for my LT, and I know it like the back of my hand, so I'm using Maya for 2D animation, which is kind of funky, but it does work.
Believe engineering was trying to.
To make. So here we want to go really tight. Let's see. Okay, actually want to go tighter. Crap. Kind of painted myself in a corner here. Yeah, plosive here on the M, but I'm pushing my luck. Maybe.
Trying to mention.
Whoa. Okay, somebody's floating here. Did I forget to key him in a while? I did, didn't I? Huh. Okay. I blew something in here because now it's...
Trying to mention.
Alright, I see what it's doing. There's an actual 2 in there that I've completely missed. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and cheat this. Actually, I'll do it this way. Delete. Go from that trying plosive into the T plosive. And then do the 2. Thank you, Tex, for finally catching up. I appreciate that. Once again, Olga. And let's do a celebratory bombing run. What do you say? Everyone's getting airborne. Thanks to Olga. There's a couple for you, too. There you Hey, nice to see you again. I'm new here. I was wondering if I could be caught up on the game you're working on. Yeah, sure. Okay, you know what? Well, I could bust out the game itself, or I could just show the trailer. Should I just do that? Because I don't actually think I have Unity. Oh, I do have Unity up. Okay. There you go. Fire this up real quick. Give it a second. All right. So, intro menu, basically getting you up to speed. Some of the stuff I don't have working yet, but we'll start with the casual game. The menu, and so, like I talked about, the premise is this Tribble, you get caught on the ship eating all their food, and the captain, in a fit of rage, in the stuff I'm animating right now, in the fit of rage, he beams you into the center of a planet whose, you can see the lava down here, the molten core is actually rising, right? So now you're climbing up, and as I mentioned before, I have the rights to Tribbles and I have rights to Glommers. Glommers came out of the animated Star Trek series, and that's the extent of the license. I'll put on some sound here. I'll mute my music for a second, and there we go. Dial that down a little bit. That's a bit hot. It's very hot. Okay, there you go. So, and you were like with all the food, right? And you got beamed down with it. So these cans of QTC, which is Quadricephaly, if you collect 10 of those, you get some of your health back. Or if you already have your health, then you get like a gem bonus. So it's a, you know, vertical platformer, sort of like in the style of like Super Meat Boy, Spelunky, Downwell, one of those type games. And you're taking out the Glommers, and then if you find this, you can go to a little bonus area and do a quick collection of a bunch of gems. But you have to be fast, because here in just a second, you can see the lava is going to start rising on me. And this is kind of foreshadowing what the final level will be. So in the final level, you'll still have these kind of layouts, right? But the lava will be constantly rising on you. So you have to keep moving really fast in the fourth and final section here. Which I have not finished yet. That's the other thing I got to do. I got to do this animated cutscene, and then that like final kind of confrontation challenge level, and then I'll be able to release the demo version, which I'll release on Steam for free. Love the gameplay and sounds. Thanks, Ed. Ed, by the way, is the voice of the captain character. Ed and I have been working together for over a decade. He is my go-to guy for sure. Great sound, voiceover talent artist. There you go. And a fantastic bass player as well. There you go. So the gems come into play later on, specifically in between rounds. You can use them to either replenish your health or load up on power-ups that allow you to do either sonic attacks or shields. I like the menu and the game story. Thank you. Appreciate that. There you go. So and then health, I'm maxed out, so there's nothing there. Icons are kind of temporary. I'm gonna come back and revisit those, make those a little prettier. But so I can, here you go. So I got a couple of, these are sonic attacks, and then these are shields, right? So the more gems you have, the more you can stock up on them. And that's about as much as I can do. So that's good. There you go. And then so the next section would be from there you move up into the canyon, and traditionally in the full version of the game, you have to go through 4 sections of this, right? So right now I'm just kind of letting you skip ahead and just do like one of each area just to get a sampling. So now we go into the canyon, and now we have these sandworms, and the sandworms are kind of nasty because you can see those spikes, so you can't jump on them like you can Glommers. The only time you can jump on them is when they're kind of turning left and right. More hidden areas, right? And originally I had the portals in there. I'm going to put those back in, but I had a bug that made it that I couldn't come back and have the state stay the same, but I figured out a fix for that. So I'm going to put those portals back in there so to let you go in the bonus room and collect more gems like that. So you can squish those guys, but only when they're face down, turning around like that. So waiting for him to come back again here. There you go. 4, Like that. And you can hear I got some nice music in there. Talented musician that's doing some nice tunes that are sort of like inspired by the original Star Trek series. So each world has its own kind of music track, which is pretty slick. There you go. And the Glommers, because they are folklore, they are canon, they belong from the original animated series. So the Glommers are going to appear throughout the game. All the other enemies are basically just, you find those just in the section that you're in. But Glommers, you get to visit those guys the whole way through. I'm missing a little explosion there, a little dust cloud. There's little things here and there that still need to get cleaned up. Oh, I just took some damage there. Oh, I just took damage again. Look at that. I'm getting sloppy. There he goes. That's not good. Alright, I got 2 cans. And this is more casual level. So right here, if you collect 5 cans, you get one of your health back. Oh, getting sloppy. Look at that. But on the arcade level, it's going to be a little tighter. It's going to be tougher to get your health back. There it goes. So where are we at? I gotta... Wow. Not paying attention here, am I? There you go. Squish. And sound effects are missing here as well. Some of my testers have pointed out, rightly so, that there is no sound effects for the sandworms yet when you squish them or when they move around. That's on the to-do list. That'll be coming. Squish. So you can just add your own sound effects. You hear me going squish, right? But there you go. Glommers still got their sounds. There you go. And there's a little glitch right here. You can see this edge is kind of sticking up. So little things like that, just here and there, that I still need to address. Squish. See? Who needs sound effects when you get your own? Oh, let me get a can over here. Like so. I remember the bass. The eating sounds are so cute. They are, aren't they? Yeah, I at this point I have like a massive collection of sounds that I've purchased over the years, and oh, that was stupid. And it's just a matter of like tweaking them and making them work perfect for you. All right, so now I have yeah, I can replenish my health there. So now I'm back at full strength, right? So now I can't buy any more. And I'm not using any of my yeah, I remembered. Yep, I did. So I'm not using any of my power-ups yet, but they're there. I'll use one here in a second. I'll show you that. So I'm going to go into the jungle. So you can see how you start like here in the map. You can see it's like in the lava underground, then into the canyon, and then the jungle. And you see what happens is if you get to the top of the jungle, you get inadvertently beamed back onto the ship that you started on. So now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and mess with this ape when he comes out here. See if I can knock him out here for a second. There. So you can do that to him, which is kind of amusing. So for these guys, the way this works is these vines block your way, right? The vines will do damage, but if you kind of sit here like this, they'll stomp on them and take them out for you, which is nice and convenient. And you can collect the gems. And if you want to get more gems, then you can hang out for a second and let them get trapped, like so. That's the only time you can actually hit the ape and not take damage. Is like that. So, there you go. And this one takes a little bit more work, so I don't know if I'll push all the way through here or just kind of like in it. But, tell you what, I'll kill it here, and I'll just briefly, since I don't want to play the whole game, I'll jump into Spaceship, Game Controller, and kind of cheat it so I can show you that bit as well. Right, Game Controller, and let's go hard code. Switch that to space. We should be good. All right. Cool environments. Yeah, and can't take any credit for that. I had some general ideas, but I handed it off to an incredibly talented artist that I work with named Daniel, and Daniel Thomas, and he did that stuff for me. So I'm very appreciative. He is a fantastic, really talented artist, and I definitely hit him up anytime I got the cash to spare. If I have the budget for it, then I get his help for sure. So here's the final area. So at this point, you've gotten back on the ship, and the captain has now locked down the ship, and you have these security guys that are... I got a better animation coming for that one later on. That was a temp animation. He's going to get like pulled up in the air while he gets zapped. But so now you got these little red shirts that are following you around everywhere. And initially they go after you, but if you hit the computer to close, open the door, then they kind of forget about you and start going after... yeah, nice stuff, Daniel. There you go. So... Oh, wait, how did he get up there? Uh-oh, that's a bug. Alright, I gotta go back up here and take a picture of that. That's a waypoint that he should be able to look at but not actually go to. So I'm gonna print screen on that because that is a bug. So let's go, I'm gonna do a snippet of that. So there you go, it's more than a stream, it is a debug session. How about that? And I'm screwed because I don't know if I can get by him without taking damage. Or let's see, maybe he'll come down if I trigger the computer. Maybe that'll make him want to come down. Nope, he's just stuck. Whoops. Well, at least it's in your favor. At least that makes the game easier, right? That's better than a bug that makes it harder. he takes a pot shot at me while he's floating in space. That's funny. Squish. Squish. Let's see if I can trick him into coming over here. Oh, shoot, I took damage. Alright. So I can do this. I can hit the computer here, but it's not going to do much good because he's probably going to get to it before I can get out. Oh, I did. I got out. That was close. So you get the gist of it. So these little computers here, right, the little switches, allow you to toggle the electricity. You know, and he will, like, he didn't do it originally, but now he'll actually go to a switch and free himself up. Before he would just sit there and stare at you. So you hit the computer. Oh, shoot. And then you can open the door, and then he makes a mad dash for the computer to try and close the door before you get out of the room. So that's the layout for this section, and it's just basically variations of that until you get to the top there. So I'm gonna have an animation there, like when he gets zapped, he sort of like gets pulled up in the air and holds for a second, and then he finally breaks free. Oh shoot, that was stupid. So, anyways, yeah, see, you can see he closed the door on me. So I had the door open, but he got to the computer before I did and locked me back in. So there you go. There is a quick rundown of all four of the environments. There's also going to be some challenge levels at the end, like I talked about before. In this case, the ship will go into a self-destruct mode, and it's up to you to go in and disable all of the self-destructs and keep the ship from going boom, right? So you got that, and you know, for the other levels, there'll be the lava rising up, and you have to just stay above that. And you'll also be able to unlock, you play missions, you'll unlock outfits and things like that. So, there you go. There is a quick rundown of the game. But, Olga, thanks for asking. Thank you so much, and thank you again for the follow.
Believe engineering was trying to mention.
To mention. So, let's kill these. So we need to go to... You bring all those down. Oh. And of course turn the music back on. Two. Let's go wider for the two. To mention. And then of course plosive. So we come back 2 frames. Give it a little bit of life. Like so. Maybe not that much. And I think we're behind again. Yep. Fast audio is always a challenge. Yeah, I'm behind. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna see. How about this one? Can I borrow a frame here?
Trying to mention that.
Yeah. That did it. That got us back on track. Men. So we're not. Yeah. So we're not fully closed. Closed. Let's go. Yeah. I don't think I used that before. Okay. Alright, so let's go like this. So you can mench into kind of blurred together.
To mention that
I'm going to push this down to just 2 frames. Alright. Okay, let's see. Mention. Mention. So it's N-E-N, right? Back again. That's the thing I was talking about. I always go something different, so I'm not repeating the same one. So what we'll do is try this one this time. We use the TS for the first men, and then we'll use this one, mench, because it's more like a chi anyways than a T. Even though it is a T technically spelling, but it kind of pronounces it like a CH. Oops. There's my keyframe. Alright, and I'm running out of frames.
to mention that it couldn't get a lock on just the Tribble.
Yeah, it's still got a chunk there.
Leave engineering was trying to mention that it could.
Alright. Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, okay. I try to make sure the music's there, it's just kind of subtle. Oh, I did dial it down, didn't I? My fault.
Was trying to mention that it couldn't mention that it mentioned.
Oh man, okay. So got a lot happening real fast here. So I'm gonna try and cheat the plosive here. Yeah, it's gonna be close.
That it couldn't.
That. Like that it, and it's that it. Here.
To mention that it couldn't.
That it. So, Ed, for all you voice talents out there, just know that when you talk that fast, it makes an animator cry. Just so you know.
To mention
that it. Okay, so I'm gonna completely ignore the I and go straight to the plosive T and hope that we get away with it. So T. So I'm gonna come real tight here and just kind of cheat in there.
Was trying to mention that it couldn't get a... That it,
Couldn't. Alright, I'm gonna save for a sec. Alright, I'm at the 4 o'clock mark, but I might just go a little bit longer just to keep animating if you guys are interested. But I'm gonna duck out for a quick break. Hang tight, guys, and I'll be right back. All right. There you go. Okay. So. Let's go back. Ed's gonna try again.
was trying to mention that it couldn't get...
That it couldn't. There you go. Back up to 40 again. Congrats. Now you see how hard it is to actually get like a high score in the high score table, because any miss, boom, 20 points, and you're back down, and get a couple of those, and you're just hurting. Couldn't, so it's... So here, let's go... Let's see, I haven't used this in a while, so... Yeah, I don't like it. Never mind. We're not going to go that route. So let's just compress this down. Maybe not that much.
To mention that it couldn't get a...
Alright, I gotta close this gap here.
That it couldn't... That it...
Yeah, no. Okay, let me try deleting both of these. This is a bad move, but we'll see if it looks okay.
That it couldn't get a... That it...
Okay. So let's do it this way.
That it couldn't get... That it...
Let's see. Let's go here. Just using little hacks to get a shortcut here.
That it couldn't... Was trying to mention that it couldn't get a...
Couldn't. Okay, let's just see if this works.
And that it couldn't get.
Couldn't. Alright. That O is so narrow that I gotta like transition.
And that it could. And that it.
Just trying to smooth it out.
Was trying to mention that it couldn't get a. Couldn't
Couldn't. Get. Get. So. Yeah, right through that. So we gotta go get straight to a T.
And that it couldn't get a lot.
Couldn't get a lock.
Couldn't get a lock.
Couldn't get a lock. Couldn't get a lock. Just right through there.
That it couldn't get a lock. Couldn't get a
So let's do this. Let's see if we steal this one by 1 frame.
that it couldn't get a.
Get the lock. Get a lock, but it sounds like the lock. So.
Couldn't get a
Alright, plosive with the L. We got 2 frames here. We'll use that. Lock.
couldn't get a lock.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a lock.
Lock, and then we're going to do that trick where we roll the jaw. If I can remember how I do that. Is it this one? No. This one? No. How do I do it? I was doing it before. Oh. That's how.
Trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on.
Alright, we're a little head here, so let's go wider.
Trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on.
Yeah, that's good.
Trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on.
Nice little roll there, just a little one. Lock. So I'll tell you what, we'll try and make sure I got all my frames keyed here. And come in a little bit. So we just have a little separation there, so it's not just repeating the same mouth pose back to back.
Trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on.
I like how the tooth bends right here. It's a little attitude there. All right, just let this settle just a little bit more. And then here, 1, 2, 3. That's actually 3. You know what? I'm going to push this up a frame. Since I seem to be behind all the time, let's get ahead of it for a change. On, and we're starting to come back up.
The lock on just on.
I think I need to be tighter here for the in. On just how much more do I have?
Just the tribble.
And then I still got, but I guess you figured that out.
Gone just the tribble. But I'm guessing that you gone just.
Yeah, so I still got a big chunk here. Let's see. I might just wrap up here and keep going a little off stream, but not torture you guys with the same bit over and over again. But let's see what we did here just in the 2 hours I was plugging away here. So we have this first section.
That.
It looks like a tribble, sir.
What's it doing on my ship?
Looks like it's feasting on our Quadricephaly.
And then that bit, and then we come over here.
I believe engineering was trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on just the.
Yeah, that's you see how fast that mouth is moving, right? So the challenge is to articulate without looking poppy and not mushy. So that's always an animator's challenge, I think. But I think we pulled that one off.
I believe engineering was trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on just.
Yeah, and I think the key trick that I keep using is, like I keep talking about, is you know, you're obviously just going open and closed a lot, right? But starting in one kind of pose and you go wide and then come into a different pose. So you don't just keep going like this and you get that marionette look, right? So the trick to me is less about using the specific ones. This almost becomes the E, the I, the T. That becomes a bit of a misnomer, and it's more about just trying to get, you know, different, you know, return and send mouth poses from part to part. But I'm going to hit Control S on that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right there, guys. Of course, you know, as I like to do at the end of the broadcast, you guys had a chance to play with my dog. So I'll give her little cameo appearance as I do one more toss for myself. Let's see how I do. See if I can get closer. Come on. There it is. All right, now for the real thing. If she's here. Nope, she's gone. Oh, wait, here she comes. You want to say hi? Come here. Yeah. Hello. All right. So enough with the CG version. The not the CG, but the, you know, with that version. I'm gonna go play in the backyard with the real dog. So that's it for me for today. Thanks guys for hanging out. I will have some more stuff cranked out by the time I come back on Friday, but please feel free to come back and visit me on Friday. Also, let me go ahead, and I always forget to do this, so let me go over here and mention the fact that definitely would like to invite you guys over to the Discord channel. So if you'd like to say hello to me, there you go. There's my Discord channel. You can always reach me over there. I'm always accessible. Also, and I don't have this handy. This is terrible. Let me do this real quick. Get the link for this one. There it goes. There we go. And there is the link for Tribble Troubles on Steam, which you can follow and wishlist right now. Please do that. You know, costs you nothing, no obligations, but it helps to get the game more exposure, right? The more follows, the more wishlist it gets, the higher it gets up in terms of exposure on Steam. So that's a really big help for me. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ed. All right, so like I said, I'll be back on Friday. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time. Go for a couple hours, and hope you can make it back. Should have a lot of headway by that point, and should have lip sync done. So I'll probably be animating the characters in the scene on Friday. If I don't get it done before then, probably not going to happen. That's a lot of animation. It's a long sequence, but all right. So you get to see more animation on Friday. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you on Friday. Adios.